Hello folks, back again. First of all, just been speaking to me mate Wayne from Nedley. He asked me to give him a shout out. Hello Wayne, hope you're fine lad. You know you are, Wayne in Nedley, who was in hospital with for a couple of months. That's how I met him. Nice lad. Big up Wayne, respect my man. Right, the purpose of this podcast is I'd like to know what you think about Dougie Joyce and Dean Ward Lynch. His blood cousin. Don't forget that. His blood cousin. Because that's what he's always saying. What do you think about them? Well, they've been calling Dean and Decker have been going back at each other for ages. And I'm not here to slag anyone down. I'm here just to say the fact how it is. Why has Dougie Joyce got a channel called Dougie Joyce Official? But Dean Ward Lynch is the one who's putting out the podcasts. And you can hear Dougie Joyce in the background telling him what to say. It's like as though Dean Lynch is a puppet on a string and he's getting his strings pulled. I just don't know what's going on about him with it. And I'll be honest, I don't like Dean Ward Lynch. There's that persona about him that I get the impression he's a bit of a bully. Well, Dean Ward Lynch, I think Decker Eggie's gonna lynch you. Never mind. But what do you think? You know, a few people have said this to me on the phone. What do these two think of? Who do they think they are? Well, I'm not slagging them down, but you know, I'm having my opinion. And before anyone says I'm clickbaiting and starts throwing it out there, I'm clickbaiting, I'm admitting I'm clickbaiting. But a part of it may be clickbaiting. But a part of it is a genuine podcast. What are these two about? Why are they throwing things back and forth? You've seen the Decker Eggie fight. And you've seen at the end of it, Dean Ward Lynch say to someone, "Did you get me on camera?" Why? I think Dean Ward Lynch, Dougie's blood cousin, is wanting to fight Decker Eggie for the publicity. And will he get his own channel going? Because I don't know why Dougie Joyce has got a channel when he rarely speaks on it. What do you think about that? I want it in the comments, please. Do you like Dean and Dougie? Now, Dougie seems alright. You know, he's a fair man. But Dean saying Decker Eggie's up Dougie Joyce's arse. To be honest, if anyone's up Dougie Joyce's arse, it's Dean Lynch. Now, that's not me slagging him off. That's just my opinion. We're all entitled to our opinion. So, the fight with Decker and Dean. Well, I'll tell you what. I noticed a nervous laugh in Dean's face. And he says, "Oh, the date will be announced sometime this year." Well, I don't know about the bare knuckle fighting rules. When someone calls you out, have you got to have that fight within a period of time? It should be set like you've got to have that fight within 3 months so they can train. Well, as Dean says already by himself, he's got to turn up with 3 cans of lager and whatever, go there as fat as fuck and think he can just batter Decker Eggie. Well, I tell you what, you're underestimating Decker Eggie. Because Decker Eggie's lost 20 kilos or something like that, he said. Can't remember the exact amount. But Decker Eggie has been training. But it was the wrong time for Dean to call Decker out. Because it was 4 weeks after he had the fight with Danny Christie. Now, Danny Christie gave him a scar right down his forehead, as you know. Now, if he'd have fought say 2 weeks after Dean called him out, that wound would have opened up again. And any fighter ain't going to have a fight 6 weeks after they've just had a fight. No way. But for the neutral, like myself, it's good. But I want Dougie to rinse him, to smash him. And I wish there was bets being taken on it, because I'd have a little punt. Because I call them dumb and dumber. Dumb being Dougie Joyce and dumber being Dean Lynch. Now come on, if you're going to put the comments out there, at least have the balls to put them out in your own name. I've got nothing against Dean Lynch, I've got nothing against Dougie Joyce. But you know, you get that persona about people that they come across as acting a nice man. But really, off the camera, they can be bullies. But let's hope Decker bullies Dean Lynch and lynches him. So what do you think about them? Do you like Dean and Dougie? Why doesn't Dean get his own channel going? I just don't know why. Because, you know, there's no one in the background telling me what to say. It's all coming out my mouth, the horse's mouth. And I had to think whether to do this. And it's not for views, because if I wanted views, I'd go live. I know how to do it now through StreamYard. And I'd go live every night for 3 hours and get loads of views. I'm just putting out little small podcasts just to get the feedback and the interaction. And to be honest, it helps me, because I'm in my flat on my own when my mates are not here, because the time it is, you know. The phone is my lifeline, you know. People phoning me up saying I'm coming round, am I alright to come round, my mates and that. But let us know what you think, and let us know who you want to win the fight. But come on, Dean Lynch Ward, get your own channel going. Do what I do. Go around watching the little podcasts and giving your little feedback on it. That's what people want to see. But don't be hating on people. There's only one person I hate on, and that's Dad and G, for obvious reasons. And I'm not the only one who hates on him. He's got more haters than lovers. But the guy has got mental health problems, but at the same time, so have I. But I don't name all allegedly who's in the criminal fraternity and who's not. Well, as far as I've said before, Dad's lying. You see, I don't even want to know who's in the criminal fraternity. It's not my business, it's not my place. You just don't want to know. There's some things you don't need to know and you don't want to know. I'm what you call, as someone said it in the comments, old school. And why shouldn't everyone be old school? You know, I learned from my dad, although he was a prick. I learned by watching the way he was when I was round him and his mates. But come on. Thanks for subscribing as well, people. I've gone over 150 subscribers. So, you know, that's not bad. I'm averaging, 10 a day? They're going up there. And thank you all for subscribing, for your comments. I do reply to all of them. And I appreciate it and respect you all. Have a nice sleep tonight. I assume I'll have a good little kip and wake up in the morning and there will be a nice few comments for me to read. Because let's see what dumb and dumber have got to say. Adios amigo. Respect. And have a nice night's kip. Bye bye.